Want to go? Let's go to James. He's a Man United fan. All right, James.
Yeah, how you doing, lad?
All right, Jimbo. You happy?
You know, we were winning 10-0 tonight.
Huh?
We were winning 10-0. England were 10-0 up tonight.
What?
England were 10-0 up tonight.
No one cares about Chelsea, mate. They're playing a garden.
I know, but they played Beer Garden.
They're playing garden. They're playing a garden.
One.
No one cares about them.
They conceded one. Right, so Chelsea conceded one to Beer Garden, and Tottenham conceded one to Bobo who? Bobo what? Right, so we were the only team to beat a proper team tonight.
Well, we're in the semi-final, mate, in the Europa League. You can't say Bodo Glimt ain't a proper side. They're in the semi-final Europa League.
If I asked you a year ago, Bobo Glimt.
Yeah, good team. Good team.
Where
good
are
manager.
they from? What country are they from?
Good team, mate.
Can you tell me what they've won?
Yeah.
Can you name any of their players?
No, they won.
Jay, name one of their players. Name one of their players.
Where's Jason tonight? Where's Jason Cundy? I want to say. I'll have a word with Jason.
Well, he's been doing the Chelsea game, hasn't he?
What's wrong? Why? What do you want to
say to Jace?
I want to say to Jace, you conceded a goal against Beer Garden.
Beer Garden.
4-1 up though.
We were
away
10-0
from
up.
home.
I text my friend, West England are winning 10-0. And you now.
Why do you care about England, mate? Who care? You don't give. What are you talking
I'm an
about?
England fan as well.
Right, yeah, but England ain't playing. You're a Man United fan. You won 3-0 tonight.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Spurs. Don't worry about Chelsea.
Yeah, and you know what it is. My mate's son's with me, Matthew. He said Spurs have beaten us 3 times this season, and I said to him, lads, it's Spurs. At Spurs, he said when we were 3-0 down at half time against Spurs.
I know, mate. But we pumped you 3 times this season.
I know, but
you pumped us 3 times.
I
But wait for
pumped
the
you.
final.
I think you'll get pumped.
It's Spurs.
Really?
Spurs will get pumped. I think.
What?
I think
It's
this is.
Tottenham. It's
You're
Tottenham.
not the same Spurs when you won those games.
Yeah.
You're a different kind of Spurs now.
James, here's a question for you. And I don't know. I was asking a few of the boys upstairs who are Arsenal fans. If Man United or Spurs win the Europa League this season, get Champions League football and a trophy, and Arsenal get knocked out of the Champions League, because that's what looks like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Who's had a better season?
Well, we have, haven't we? Or Spurs. We have. We've had a better. Well, I mean, Arsenal are a better team than United and Tottenham put together, and they're a better team than Liverpool as well, actually. By the way, and I'm a United fan.
How is that possible?
Arsenal had a lot of injuries. If Salah was out, like Saka was out, if Salah was out, Odegaard was out, Arsenal would be it'd be a right tight league.
Ifs and buts. That's just silly.
I think Spurs. I think if Spurs win the Europa League, we get Champions League football, and Arsenal get knocked out of Champions League. We've had a better season.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Genuinely believe we've had a better season.
Well, of course.
Because our goal this season was to win a trophy and get Champions League football, and we could do that potentially. That's what we. Arsenal, their goal this season was to either win the Champions League or win the Premier League.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're not going to do either. So I think, for me, I think we'd have a better season. If
of course it was. A season's not. Look, their aim was to win it, like I said, Champions League or Premier League. If they do neither, then that's their full season done and dusted. It doesn't matter if you come 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. Doesn't matter. You're still going to get Champions League, right?
Yeah.
So if Spurs was to win, or Man United to win the Europa Cup, they got a trophy.
Yeah.
And they get into the Champions League. So
it's a big night for Man United. That's an unbelievable result, to be fair.
You'll have a better season because you've won a silverware.
James, thanks for your call. Let's go to Jez. He's a Spurs fan. All right, Jez?
Hello, mate. How are you? Sorry,
all right, Jez.
A bit noisy. I'm just on the way back from the game on the high road. So,
all right, matey. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that result. I do apologise. Who am I speaking to?
Jamie and Jermaine.
Oh, mate. Jamie,
no
love
tonight.
you. O'Hara, dreamboat, ain't you? But, yeah, what a result. Buzzing.
Yeah, are you annoyed, though, that we conceded, Jez? That's the only thing that's annoyed me.
Massively annoyed, mate, because you cannot fault Bodo. To be fair, they looked a little bit of a decent side, quite tight-knit. And
they didn't.
Come on, let's be honest. Don't sugarcoat
it. And the only thing they've got is the fact that they got an Astro pitch. That's the only thing they've got.
You can't even play on an Astro pitch.
Mate, I'm all right on an Astro, I'm all right on Astro. I was thinking, you know what? If they need someone to spray about on Astro, might have to get me involved.
I did see that free kick, though. I did see that free kick.
That's the only thing, mate, because their home form is really good, Bodo Glimt. They've lost... I think they've lost their last 3 away, in the games that they've had to play to get here. They've lost all 3 away from home, but then they've gone and won all the games at home. So that's what's got them through. So it's obviously a problem, right? You can look at it how you want, but it's a problem playing on that Astro pitch that we're going to have to play on.
Yeah, but they're not tin pot, mate. They beat Lazio. Come on.
Yeah,
they ain't in the semi-final for nothing, are they? You know what I mean?
No, I know, but it's the pitch. Come on, mate. They're terrible. Come on.
It is the pitch.
Come on, mate. They're garbage.
Here, Jermaine, I've got one thing for you, mate. Yeah?
Go on, mate.
Butlers again, ole, ole. Butlers again, ole, ole. Butlers again. Butlers again. Butlers again, ole, ole.
Mate, do you know I'm a Liverpool fan, mate? Why are you singing that to me? Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole.
Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. Tottenham's gonna do it again.
Good,
See you later, lads. Love the
Jez,
show.
take it easy, mate. Take it easy.
It's got to be Butlers. I'm a Liverpool fan, geez.
Oh, we can't lose to Bodo Glimt after being 3-1 up. That'd be the most Spursy thing to ever happen in my life.
I think it's on the cards, you know. I'm tuning in. I'm watching that game relentlessly. Oh, I'm going to be praying.
Goal annoys me. Goal annoys me. I can see it annoyed Ange as well. When they kept going to him after they scored, you could tell.
Honestly,
really
I can see them scoring in like 12. I'm going to talk 14 minutes, 22 seconds. A goal was going to go in, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be squeaky bomb time. And then you're going to see Ange go, so we are, mate.
So we are, mate.
So we are, mate.
Let's go to Paco. He's a Spurs fan. All right, Paco?
You all right, mate?
How are you?
Well, not as good as the last guy, I'll tell you that.
Go on. What's the matter?
So, it's just... let me ask you a question real quick.
Go on.
If we win the Europa League,
Yeah.
Is Potts going to stay for you?
You mean Ange?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he would say he's done his job. That would be his argument.
Won a trophy in 2 years.
He's won a trophy and he's got Champions League football. I mean, it's more than what any... Packer. What I mean, what a donut!
Absolute
Absolute.
donut.
But that's it. He never phoned talkSPORT ever again. Right, let's talk about. You want to talk about Man United or Tottenham? Because for me, I'm just watching Bruno Fernandes and speaking to Rio Ferdinand after the game. Away from home to get that sort of performance against Bilbao is unbelievable.
It's a great result. Obviously, the 10 men's helped massively. The centre back getting sent off your first half. But watching the game, I thought they look good. They had a lot of chances. They got players coming back from injury now. Ahmad's back, so they're looking better. Again, yes, there's sometimes their Premier League displays are bad and not doing well. But again, in Europe, it's good. The teams obviously they're playing them. From what I'm seeing, is not that the standard is not as good unless you're not playing the big boys. Everyone else is easily beatable.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just seem to be getting it right in Europe. So at the moment, it's fair to say that they're the best team in the competition.
Well, how can you say that? We've beaten 3 times this season.
Yes, I know. But if you was to play them in a final, the way that Spurs are playing right now, you've seen Glint have chances. And they
had 2 chances.
A bang average. I know, but they could have had more if they had a little bit of finesse around the box or any sort of technical ability, really, to put a challenge on. Man United have got all that. So you have them in the final. This Spurs, the way they are now, not 6 months ago when you was flying, kind of say.
Yeah.
Now I think you would struggle against Man United.
No, I'm not having that.
I think you'll struggle.
I'm not having that, mate. I'm not having that. I'd rather play Man United in the final than Bilbao. Is that Bilbao? Playing away from home in the final if you get Bilbao. I'd rather play Man United.
Man United have just been in Bilbao and they beat Bilbao 3-0.
I know, but they've gone down to 10 men. Do you know what I mean? It's a different game after the sending off. It's a big old task for Bilbao after that. Playing against a Man United side who are decent in Europe. They are, but mate, I'd much rather play Man United. We've beaten 3 times this season. Overrun them in midfield. We get them in the final, mate. We're winning it. I'm telling you now, if we beat Bodo Glimt, we get Man United in the final. Spurs are winning.
I hope this is clips.
Spurs are back.
I hope this is clips. Please,
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now.
Go on.
I'm telling you now.
Go on, say it.
No.
Go on.
Spurs are going to win the Europa League. Spurs are going to win the Europa League, mate. I'm telling you. What are you laughing for? It's out of order.
Oh, I love
Keep calls in. Come on, Spurs fans, come and help me out here. 03 717 22 33
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.